Hello.
Wait, sorry.
What? I literally told you that we were changing screens.
Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi. Feel free to interact in chat. Hi. It's been a while.
I postponed it. At least.
Yes.
Actually, no, we postponed
We postponed it. We were supposed to stream last week, this specifically, but it's called being way too tired and having other priorities that sadly are more important than streaming. So here we are.
Oh
my gosh. Oh no.
I slept at 12.
Oh, I slept at like 11:30 last night. Dang, yeah. Right. Well, hi everyone. Today we have a more interesting stream. It's kind of weird, I know. Like, why read Charlotte's Web out of nowhere? I'm pretty sure Hanan was. I think like Hanan was asking this also.
Yeah, why?
Okay, here's the thing. Number one, Charlotte's Web is a pig. It's a classic. Okay, it's a classic. It's not just about a pig. Okay, the title literally is the name of the spider, not the pig. You know?
Oh wait, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it called? Wait, but it doesn't even focus a lot on Charlotte.
It does.
Why is it not called Wilbur? I mean, other than no, the spoilers.
Spoilers. I hope everyone's like here has read Charlotte's Web, because you're about to listen to a very on crack version of it. Because you know, anything that goes through us will end in chaos. Anything.
Yeah.
So be prepared to not be prepared mentally for this.
No, I don't know, I give up. Boy.
No.
Yeah, you know that you don't know.
You know that you don't know that you know.
You will never know.
You will never know. Wow. Okay, so deep. So I guess I hope more people join the stream. It'll be a more chill and kind of like meme-ish stream. This is probably gonna be like an hour or so, because we both have other things to get to after the stream. So yeah, I guess let's move over to the story.
Damn.
Damn. Hello guys, welcome to the library.
Whose library is this? Mine.
Yeah, yours. We can't really go to mine, eh? It's kind of on another planet.
Parental spot.
Yeah, parental spot. Yes, okay, here is the library. As we've said like way too many times, we will be reading Charlotte's Web today. We kind of like pre-assigned some roles between the two of us. So we have like the mom and the dad. So I'll be the mom. And
and I'm the dad.
Yeah, Hanan's the dad. And then Hanan's gonna be Avery, aka like I think the brother. And
I actually don't know who the heck is.
I think it's the brother.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've read this. And then I'm gonna be Fern, the girl. Yeah. And then when it comes to the other animals, I will be Wilbur, because it'll be kind of weird if Hanan is Wilbur.
Wilbur.
And then Hanan will be Charlotte.
Oh yeah, right. I'm Charlotte.
You are Charlotte, yes. Charlotte. Are you reading the book?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, and Charlotte. And then some of the other characters we didn't assign, so we just go with the flow. So yes,
if there is a ghost, I'll get my yeah.
Spooky
Never mind.
on. Spooky on. Alright. So today we'll be reading Charlotte's Web by Eve White. Yay. A classic.
E.B. White.
I don't care. Okay, anyways, E.B. White, thank you. Yes. The classic book, I have the PDF version here, so everyone can look at it together. Here are the contents. Oh yeah, we're not gonna be reading the whole book today, because I think we will, like, die. Like, our throats will physically dry up. We're planning to read until about, like, chapter 8. So, a talk at home. And we'll end it there, and we'll see lah, based on the timing. If we still have time, we might do a bit more.
Yeah. If anything, feel free to talk in chat.
Yes! Alright, I'll be reading chapter 1. Chapter 1. Before breakfast. "Where's Papa going with that axe?" said Fern to her mother as they were setting the table for breakfast. "Out to the hog house," replied Mrs. Arable. "Some pigs were born last night." "I don't see why he needs an axe," continued Fern, who was only 8. "Well," said her mother, "one of the pigs is a runt, and it's very small and weak, and it will never amount to anything, so your father has decided to do away with it." "Do away with it?" shrieked Fern. "You mean kill it? Just because it's smaller than the others?" Mrs. Arable put a pitcher of cream on the table. "Don't yell, Fern," she said. "Your father is right. The pig would probably die anyway."
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Fern pushed
First chapter already showing discrimination.
This 8-year-old kid really does know about death very early on, eh?
Yeah.
Fern pushed the chair out of the way and ran outdoors. The grass was wet, and the earth smelled like springtime. Fern's sneakers were sopping by the time she caught up with her father. Sneakers. "Please don't kill it," she sobbed. "It's unfair. That is so unslay." Mr. Arable stopped walking.
Sorry.
He said gently.
You have to learn how to control yourself. Oh wait, shit. You have to learn to control yourself.
"Control myself?" yelled Fern. "This is a matter of life and death, and you talk about controlling yourself." Oh my god.
Yeah, controlling my laughter.
I said it. I think Fern will grow up to be like Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
She
Save the trees.
Save the. Oh well, no, I skipped the page. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome
Welcome to
to
the
290 and G minor.
Alright. Tears ran down her cheeks. Yes, this is Charlotte's Web. Tears ran down her cheeks, and she took hold of the axe and tried to pull it out of her father's hand.
Wait, where are you at?
Page 3!
Okay. Boss Fern.
Said Mr. Arable.
"I know more about raising a litter of pigs than you. Litter of pigs?
Yeah, that is
And you do.
correct.
A weakling makes trouble. Now run along, you scum."
Oh my gosh. "But it's unfair," cried Fern. "The pig couldn't help being born small, could it? If I had been very small at birth, would you have killed me?" Oh my god.
Wait, I'm just okay.
Actually a like activist man. Mr. Arable smiled.
"Certainly not," he said. Wait,
looking down at
at
his daughter with
daughter
love.
quotation marks.
Wow.
"But this is different. A little girl is one thing, a little runty pig is another. What's the fucking point?" Oh wait, what's the point? God, what are you trying to raise here? What's it? Whatever.
"I see no difference," replied Fern, still hanging on
Because
to the
Fern is
axe.
a plant, of course he doesn't see the difference.
"This is the most terrible case of injustice I've ever heard of." Oh my gosh, she's
Oh,
actually an activist. Wow.
Oh, she's never heard of the wars.
Oh boy. A queer look came over John Arable's face. He
Ayo.
seemed almost ready to cry himself.
out of laughter, I guess. Alright.
He said.
You go back to the house and I'll bring the runt when I come in. I'll let you start it on a bottle like a baby. Then you'll see what trouble a pig can be.
Veganism. you know, you have a point. You have a point.
Mr. Arable returned to the house.
Half an hour later, he carried a carton under his arm. Fern was upstairs hanging her sneakers.
Changing her sneakers.
Changing her sneaker. Wow, okay. Why upstairs? Okay, never mind. The kitchen table was set up for breakfast.
Americans.
And the room smelled of coffee, bacon, damp plaster, and smoke, and wood smoke from the stove. What the frick is damp plaster?
Americans.
Yep, okay, sounds about right. From the stove. Mr. Arable. Oh wait, that's Mrs. Arable, okay. Put it on her chair, said Mrs. Arable. Mr. Arable set the carton down at Fern's place. Then he walked to the sink and washed his hands and dried them on the roller towel. Fern came slowly down the stairs. Her eyes were red from crying. As she approached her chair, the carton wobbled, and there was a scratching noise. Fern looked at her father. Then she lifted the lid of the carton. There, inside, looking up at her, was the newborn pig. It was a white one. The morning light shone through its ears, turning them pink.
Where are you at? Oh. He's yours,
said Mr. Arable.
Save from an untimely death, and may the good Lord forgive me for this foolishness. Wait, he believes in the Lord and he goes around killing pigs like nothing?
That's a big L right there. That's a big L right there.
Bro, I'm disappointed.
So sad. Fern couldn't take her eyes off the tiny pig. Oh, she whispered. Oh, look at him! He's absolutely perfect! She closed the carton carefully. First, she kissed her father. Then she kissed her mother. Why did they have to specify interest? Okay. Then she opened the lid again, lifted the pig out and held it against her cheek. At this moment, her brother Avery came into the room. Avery was 10. He was heavily armed, an air rifle in one hand, a wooden dagger in the other.
Sheesh!
Sheesh!
Now this sounds like a certain someone.
Alright, Avery.
Oh, right. What's that?
He demanded.
What's Fern got? Nice.
She's got a guest for breakfast, said Mrs. Arable. Wash your hands and face, Avery.
No, a man doesn't wash.
No!
Just kidding. Let's say it, said Avery, setting his gun down. You call that miserable pig a pig? That's a fine specimen of a pig. It's no bigger than a white
rat. Wow. Americans, yes, extremely American.
Wash up and eat
your breakfast, Avery, said his mother. The school bus will be along in half an hour.
School?
Yeah, but he's carrying a rifle, okay.
How is his parents not confiscated? Not parents. How is his teachers not notice this?
I don't understand. Alright, Avery.
Can I have a pig to repop?
said Avery.
No, I only distribute pigs to early risers,
said Mr. Arable. Fern was
Fern was up at daylight trying to rid the world of injustice. As a result, she now has a pig. Small one to be sure, but nevertheless a pig. It just shows what can happen if a person gets out of bed promptly. Let's see!
Wow.
What? Fun.
But Fern couldn't eat until her pig had had a drink of milk. Mrs. Arable found a baby's nursing bottle and a rubber nipple. She poured warm milk into the bottle, fitted the nipple over the top, and handed it to Fern.
To be fair, the pig doesn't look too bad.
True. Give him his
like
breakfast.
A very deformed baby.
Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong. A minute later, Fern was seated on the floor in the corner of the kitchen with her infant.
Oh, she gave birth.
Oh, damn. Infant between her knees, teaching it to suck from the bottle. The pig, although tiny, had a good appetite and caught on quickly. the school bus honked from the road.
Run!
Commanded whatever, Mrs. Arable, taking the pig from Fern and slipping a donut into her hand. Avery grabbed his gun and another. Wait, is this boy bringing a gun to school?
Man committing a school shooting.
You know, something's kind of. It's. I don't think students bring said. Oh wow, okay. The children ran out to the road and climbed into the bus. Fern took no notice of the others in the bus. She just sat and stared out of the window, thinking what a blissful world it was and how lucky she was to have entire charge of a pig. By the time the bus reached school, Fern had named her pet, selecting the most beautiful name she could think of. Its name is Wilbur. She whispered
That's a
to
nice
herself.
name. Okay, fine.
It's not bad. She was still thinking about the pig when the teacher said, Fern, what is the capital of Pennsylvania? Wilbur, replied Fern dreamily. The pupils giggled. Fern blushed.
Wait, let me check that a moment.
Check what?
Pennsylvania capital city is Harrisburg.
Oh, I like how like anything like bring guns to school American, but you're not wrong, creator. You're not wrong.
This is probably American anyways.
This is 100% American. I'm pretty sure it is. I can't imagine like a British like classic being this. You know.
Alright, gotta have your cup of tea, lad.
Oh no! Oh
Tea,
no!
lad.
Alright.
Yeah.
Chapter
Chapter
2.
2. Wilbur. Oh. Fern loved Wilbur more than anything. She loved to stroke him, to feed him, to put him to sleep. To put him to bed. And putting to sleep is a need. What does it call again? Isn't putting it someone to sleep like?
It has double meanings.
Yeah.
Usually murder.
Every moment, as soon as she got up, she warmed his milk, tied his bib on, and helped the bottle for him. Oh, this kid can be a fucking mom. Wow. Every afternoon, when the school bus stopped in front of her house, she jumped out and ran to the kitchen to fix another bottle for him. She fed him again at supper time, and again just before going to bed. Mrs. Arable gave him a feeding around noontime each day when Fern was away in school. Wilbur loved his milk, and he was never happier than when Fern was warming up a bottle for him. He would stand and gaze up at her with adoring eyes.
Oh, that's probably quite cute.
For the first few days of his life, Wilbur was allowed to live in a box near the stove in the kitchen. Wait, isn't that?
I don't think being near a stove is very nice.
Yeah. Then when Mrs. Arable complained, yeah, okay, fine. He was moved to a bigger box in the woodshed. At 2 weeks of age, he was moved outdoors. It was apple blossom time and the days were getting warmer. Mr. Arable fixed a small yard specially for Wilbur under an apple tree and gave him a large wooden box full of straw with a doorway cut in it so he could walk in and out as he pleased.
Won't he be cold at night?
Asked Fern. No, no, said her father. You watch and see what he does. Carrying a bottle of milk, Fern sat down under the apple tree inside the yard. Wilbur ran to her and she held the bottle for him while he sucked the bottle. While he had finished the last drop, he grunted and walked sleepily into the box and then fell down.
Oh wait, what? Le bonk.
Fern peered through the door. Wilbur was poking the straw with his snout. In a short time, he had dug a tunnel in the straw. He crawled into the tunnel and disappeared from sight, completely covered with fern.
Straw!
Fern was enchanted. It relieved her mind to know that her baby would sleep covered up and would stay warm.
Actually, her baby at this point. Wow, the mom instincts really went berserk.
Yeah, man.
She's 8. Impressive.
Right.
Impressive.
How is an 8-year-old doing better of a mom than like other people?
Than adults. Oh. Oh yeah.
It's doing better than fathers lah. So.
Oh
Every morning after breakfast, Wilbur walked out to the road and then he crashed.
No.
Wilbur walked out to the road with fun and went on with her till the bus came and crashed him again. She would wave goodbye to him and he would stand and watch the bus until it vanished around the turn. Her fun was in school. Wilbur was shut up inside his yard. But as soon as she got home in the afternoon, she would take him out and he would follow her around the place. If she went into the house, Wilbur went too. If she went upstairs, Wilbur would wait at the bottom step until she came down again. Yo, this is like an actual toddler.
Yeah, actually, man. Wow. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Wait, where was I? If she took her dog for a walk in the dog carriage, no place with dogs. Oh yeah, right, she's 8.
She's 8, yeah.
Wilbur followed along. Sometimes on these journeys, Wilbur would get tired and Fawn would pick him up and put him in the carriage alongside the dog.
Oh.
Must have dress him as a babe or something.
Oh
The
my
new
God,
Barbie
so
doll.
cute.
He liked this, and if he was very tired, he would close his eyes and go to sleep under the doll's blanket. He looked cute when his eyes were closed because his lashes were so long. Material girl.
Material girl. Slay.
The doll would close her eyes too. The doll isn't even alive.
No, but like, you know, some of the olden dolls, they actually like can close the eyes of them.
True.
It's kind of creepy though, not gonna lie.
And Fawn would wheel the carriage very slowly and smoothly so as to not wake her infants. Why would you just okay, whatever. One warm afternoon, Fawn and Avery put on bathing suits and went down to the brook for a swim. Wilbur tagged along at Fawn's heels. When she waded into the brook, Wilbur waded in with her. Waded in, yeah, correct.
Waded.
Waddled away.
Waddle.
He found the water quite cold, too cold for his liking. So while the children swam and played and splashed water at each other, and probably got like chlorine all over their faces.
I don't think they had chlorine in pools back then.
This is a brook. Who knows? It could have been infested for some reason.
Oh god, not the type of chlorine we want.
Wilbur amused himself in the mud along the edge of the brook, where it was warm and moist and delightfully sticky and every day was a happy day, and every night was peaceful.
Aww.
Wilbur was what farmers call a spring pig, which simply means he was born in the springtime. They could have come up with a nicer name, right?
Yeah, like, bruh. Also, yes, I agree. This is a very sweet part of the book. Oh gosh.
Wait till chapter 12.
Oh no.
I also don't know. When he was 5 weeks old, Mr. Arable said he was now big enough to sell and would have to be sold. Jeez!
Oh no! What happened to them rights, man? What happened to
Fawn
the
broke
injustice?
down and wept, but her father was firm about it.
Firm.
Wilbur's appetite had increased. He was beginning to eat scraps of food in addition to milk.
Sheesh.
Mr. Arrowball was not willing to provide for him any longer. He had already sold Wilbur's 10 brothers and sisters.
No!
He's got to go, Fan, he said. You have had your fun raising a baby pig, but Wilbur's not a baby any longer and he has to be sold. So what if it's not like a child anymore, you just sell?
That sounds so wrong.
The fact that he compared a child to a pig in the earlier chapter,
Yeah.
and now he said that
you can sell
he's an older pig, and then he's gonna sell. So what if you whatever? Never mind.
Okay, maybe let's not go down that rabbit hole because it's quite dark. But oh my gosh.
Oh wait, no, it's done.
Oh,
wait.
Call up the yeah. Call up the Zuckermans. The Zuckermans.
Bergs.
Call up the Zuckermans, suggested Mrs. Arable to Fern. Your Uncle Homer Simpson, sometimes raises a pig, and if Wilbur goes there to live, you can walk down the road and visit him as often as you like. How much money should I ask him for? Material girl. Fern wanted to know.
Fern wanted to know. Well, said her father, He's a runt. Can you stop? Can you?
Yeah, stop calling you a runt.
I think God.
No!
Oh!
Stop!
Ah!
Ah! Oh god, okay.
Well, he's a runt. Tell your Uncle Homer Simpson you got a pig yourself for $6.
$6?
That's so like little.
I guess in the past, like, money wasn't that, like, you know, inflation. Ooh.
See what he says. It was soon arranged. Fun phoned and got her Aunt Edith. And I thought the aunt's name was like March.
I honestly don't remember.
Marge Simpson. Homer Simpson. And her Aunt Edith hollered for Uncle Homer. Homer! And Uncle Homer came in. Wasn't this written like 100 years ago? Probably.
I think so, yeah.
And Uncle Homer came in from the barn and talked to Bud. And he heard that the price was only $6. He said he'll buy the pig. Next day, Wilbur was taken from his home under the apple tree and went to live in a manure pile in the cellar of Zuckerberg's barn. That's even worse.
Bruh. Oh.
You know what manure is, right?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, it's quite sad, but like that is usually the living conditions of pigs, which is unfortunate. Alright. Chapter 3. Escape. I like that title. The barn was very large. It was very old. It smelled like hay and smelled like of manure, and smelled of perspiration of tired horses and the wonderful sweet breath of patient cows. It often had a sort of peaceful smell, as though nothing bad could happen ever again in the world. It smelled of grain and of harnesses dressing and of axle grease and of rubber boots and of new how many and-offs are they gonna use? Repetition! And whenever the cat was given a fish head to eat, the barn would smell of fish. Wow, it's almost like smell permeates. But mostly
it's not that it's a fish. Of course it's gonna smell of cat.
For there was always hay in the great loft up overhead. And there was always hay being pitched down to the cows and the horse and the sheep. The barn was pleasantly warm in winter, when the animals spent most of their time indoors, and it was pleasantly cool in summer, when the big doors stood wide open to the breeze. The barn had stalls on the main floor of for the work horses, tie-ups on the main floor for the cows, a sheepfold down below for the sheep, a pig pen down below for Wilbur. And it was full of all sorts of things that you find in barns. Ladders, grindstones, pitchforks, monkeys, monkey wrenches, scythes, monkeys. I was like, wait, monkeys?
Yeah,
scythes, lawnmowers, snow shovels, axe handles, milk pails, water buckets, empty grain sacks, and rusty rat traps. Rusty rat traps. Yeah. It was the kind of barn that swallows like to build their nests in. It was the kind of barn that children like to play in. And the whole thing was owned by Fern's uncle, Mr. Homer L. Zuckerberg.
So who's the father of Homer?
Wait, Mr. Homer Simpson Zuckerman.
Mr. Homer L plus ratio Mark.
No! Don't L plus ratio. Okay.
L plus ratio.
I'm not gonna lie, Wilbur looks pretty peaceful there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this looks more better than the one that.
Imagine living in a box. Yeah. This looks better. More space to run around. Wilbur's new home was in the lower part of the barn, directly underneath the cows. Mr. Zuckerman knew that the manure pile is a good place to keep a young pig. What? Pigs need warmth, and it was warm and comfortable down there in the barn cellar on the south side. I guess that makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
Right? Alright, Fern came almost every day to visit him. She found an old milking stool that had been discarded, and she placed the stool at the sheepfold next to Wilbur's pen. Here she sat quietly during the long afternoons, thinking and listening and watching Wilbur. Totally not a stalkerish thing to do. The sheep soon got to know her and trust her. So did the geese, who lived with the sheep.
Honk, honk.
Honk honk and
Honk,
honk.
honk, honk.
All the animals trusted her,
Honk, honk.
and she was so quiet and friendly. Mr. Zuckerman
Honk,
did
honk.
not allow her to take Wilbur out, and he did not allow her to get into the pig pen. But he told Fern that she could sit on the stool and watch Wilbur as long as she wanted. It made her happy just to be near the pig, and it made Wilbur happy to know that she was sitting there, right outside his pen. But he never had any fun. No walks,
Honk,
no
honk.
rides, no swims. That's so sad. One afternoon in June, when Wilbur was almost 2 months old, he wandered out into his small yard outside the barn. Fern had not arrived for her usual visit. Wilbur stood in the sun, feeling lonely and bored. There's never anything to do around here.
Oh, he finally spoke.
Oink oink, he thought. He walked slowly
Oink, oink.
to his
Yes.
food trough and sniffed to see if anything had been overlooked at his lunch. He found a small strip of potato skin and ate it. His back itched, so he leaned against the fence and rubbed against the boards. When he's tired of this, he walked indoors, climbed
When
up.
he tired of this.
When he tired of this, yes. He walked indoors, climbed to the top of the manure pile, and sat down. He didn't feel like going to sleep. He didn't feel like digging. He was tired of standing still, tired of laying down. I'm less than 2 months old and I'm tired of living. Oh my gosh. It's been 2 months and poor Wilbur is already having an existential crisis. He said. He walked out to the yard again. When I'm out here, he said, there's no place to go but in. When I'm indoors, there's no place to go but out in the yard. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Oh, wait. Who says this? I'm just gonna say it first. My friend, said the voice. I'm pretty sure this is Charlotte, though.
Yeah.
Wilbur, oh, it's not. Oh. Wilbur looked through the fence and saw the goose standing there.
Honk, honk. Wait, who's the goose?
You.
Oh yeah, wait. Am I saying that that's where you're wrong?
Yes. Wait, no. You just say that you don't have to stay in 17, yeah.
You don't have to stay. Wait, no. Hong Kong, you don't have to stay in that dirty little yard, Hong Kong.
Said the goose, who talked rather fast.
Oh, is he fast? Okay, no. One of the boards is loose. Hong Kong. Put on it, carbon out, Hong Kong.
What? Oink, said Wilbur. Say it slower, oink oink.
And the reason I'm repeating was Hong.
Said the goose.
I suggest that you come out. I suggest that you come on. I suggest that you come on out, Hong Kong. It's wonderful out here, Honk.
Did you say your board was loose, oink?
No, Honk. That I did, Honk.
That I did.
And I did, Honk.
Said the goose.
Oh my god. Was that the Texas?
Oh, the Texas goose.
No, the Florida. There must be a Texas goose.
The Florida goose.
And Ohio goose.
Oh no.
Of course.
Wilbur walked up to the fence and saw that the goose was right. One board was loose. He put his head down, shut his eyes, and pushed. The board gave way. In a minute, he had squeezed through the fence and was standing in the long grass outside the yard. The goose chuckled.
Wait, it's a girl? I thought it was a guy.
What? Oh, interesting. Oh.
How does it feel to be free, Hong Kong?
I like it, oink. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Said Wilbur. That is, I guess, oink, I like it, oink.
Actually, Wilbur
It
got
felt queer to be outside his fence, with nothing between him and the big wall. To be fair...
Why do they keep using... Sorry.
You know, word choice, hashtag diction.
So he's saying he's good to come on out, Honk.
Yeah. Wilbur felt queer on the outside to be outside his fence, with nothing between him and the big world. Where do you think I'd better go, oink oink?
And where you like it, and where you like, Honk.
Said the goose.
Go down through the orchard, root out the sod, Honk. Go down to the garden, dig up the radishes, honk. Root everything up, root up everything, eat grass, look for corn, look for birds, run all over, skip and jump and prance. Go down through the orchard and stroll in the woods, and then later get killed by a bunch of pack of wolves. World is a wonderful place when you're young.
No, you know what your impression sounds like?
What?
It sounds like that old lady from like Monsters Inc.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
yeah. You sound like that.
Oh no! Shit.
I can see it, oink, replied Wilbur. He gave a jump in the air.
Yeah, shit.
Whirled and ran a few steps, stopped, looked around, sniffed the smells of afternoon, and then set off walking down through the orchard. Pausing in the shade of an apple tree, he put his strong snout into the ground and began pushing, digging, and rooting. He felt very happy. He had plowed up quite a piece of ground before anyone noticed him. Mrs. Zuckerman was first to see him. She saw him from the kitchen window and she immediately shouted for the pig. Should I do this?
Yeah.
Homer! She cried. Pigs out! Lurvy! Pigs out! Homer! Lurvy! Pigs out!
What the heck's Lovey?
I don't know. He's down there under that apple tree.
Lemon tree.
Now the trouble starts, oink oink, thought Wilbur. Now I'll catch it, oink. The goose heard the racket and she too started hollering.
I'm right downhill, make close to the woods honk.
She shouted to Wilbur.
They'll never catch you in the woods honk, because you're gonna die in the woods honk.
The cocker spaniel heard the commotion. He ran out from
Spaniel?
Spaniel? I don't know.
Jeez.
He ran out from the barn to join the chase. Mr. Zuckerman heard and he came out of the machine shed where he was mending a tool. Lurvy, the hired man, that's Lurvy, heard the...
Why is that a hired man? He can
know.
just run it by himself.
Heard the noise and came up from the asparagus patch. What the? That's so specific. Where he was pulling weeds. Everybody walked towards Wilbur, and Wilbur didn't know what to do. The woods seemed a long way off, and anyway, he had never been down there in the woods and wasn't sure he would like it. Are you gonna be Mr. Zuckerman?
Yeah, I'll be the Homer man.
Okay.
Now I must try to give my best Homer
Homer Simpson impression.
Get around, man, and learn.
Said Mr. Zuckerman.
And drive him toward the bar. I can't. Take it easy, don't rush him. Go get him. I can't.
Go, 加油, you can do it.
I'm going to get a bucket of swabs.
The news of Wilbur's escape spread rapidly among the animals on the place. Whenever any creature broke loose on Zuckerman's farm, the event was of great interest to the others. The goose shouted to the nearest cows that Wilbur was free. Soon all the cows knew. Then one of the cows killed one of the sheep, and soon all the sheep knew. The lambs learned about it from their mothers. The horses in their stalls in the barn pricked up their ears as they heard the goose hollering. Then soon the horses had caught on to what was happening. Wilbur's out, they said. Every animal stirred and lifted its head and became excited to know that one of his friends had gotten free and was no longer penned up or tied fast. Wilbur didn't know what to do or which way to run. It seemed as though everybody was after him. If this is what it's like to be free, he thought, I believe I'd rather be penned up in my own yard. The cocker spaniel was sneaking up on him from one side. Lurvy, the hired man, was sneaking up on him from the other side. Mrs. Zuckerman stood ready to head him off if he started for the garden. Now Mr. Zuckerman was coming down towards him carrying a pail. This is really awful, thought Wilbur. Oink oink. Oh, why doesn't Fern come? He began to cry. Oink oink. The goose took command and began to give orders. Don't just stand there, Wilbur. Dodge about. Oh wait, shit. Sorry. I got too involved in reading.
Don't just stand there, Wilbur. Honk honk. Dodge about, honk.
Cried the goose.
Skip around towards me. Honk. Slip in and out in it. What the hell is...
There's nothing wrong with this, continue.
Make it for the words, twist and turn.
The Cocker Spaniel sprang for Wilbur's hind leg.
What the freak is a Cocker Spaniel?
I think it's a dog. Wilbur
Yeah,
jumped in.
Wait, how did you know?
I know that it's a dog breed. I just know. Wilbur jumped and ran. Lovey reached out and grabbed. Mrs. Zuckerman screamed at Lovey. The goose cheered for Wilbur. Wilbur dodged between Lovey's legs. Lovey missed Wilbur and grabbed the spinal instead. Legus?
Legus Hong Kong.
Your life.
Nicely done, Hong
Cried the
Kong.
goose.
Try it again, Hong Kong.
Okay, I'll take the cows and then we can like go like one after another. Run downhill, suggested the cows moo.
Moo. Moo.
And do the
What's a gander?
I have no idea.
Let me Google. You guys get to learn with us. What's a
Yeah,
gander?
learning with us, man.
Gander International Airport, 1000 James Boulevard, Gander, NL, Canada.
What's a gander? Like, but
It's a male goose. It's another Hong Kong.
Can I do this one, please?
Yeah, sure.
Run towards me, Hong Kong. Yeah, the gander.
You can do the other goose there. I'll do the rooster.
Oh, okay.
Run up here, man. No. Run up here, beep beep. I'm a sheep.
It's a good one. Cried the sheep. Turn and twist. Honk, honk, honk to the goose.
Jump it. That's.
I am about 100% sure that's not how a rooster sounds.
That's how it sounds every single time.
No, is it not?
Wait, no, hold on.
Ah! You should have warned everyone.
Wake up, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Ear rape warning for this stream. Alright. Look out for Lurvy! Moo! 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 Called the cows.
Moo. Hong Kong.
Oh,
wait, no.
This is still me again. Look out for Zuckerberg! Honk honk! Yelled the gander.
There. What's up on the dog?
Cried the sheep. Thanks for the jump scare. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. Anyways, listen to me, honk honk. Screamed the goose. Poor Wilbur was dazed and frightened by this. What?
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo?
Hello, boss.
Good show. It didn't like being the center
Bro,
of all
that thing
this.
woke me up. Hey, checks for jump scare. Thanks.
You know, guys, we're happy to help.
No problem.
We're very happy to help. Love from your from your streamers. Alright. Okay. He didn't like being the center of all this fuss. He tried to follow the instructions of his friends were giving him, but he couldn't run downhill and uphill at the same time. He couldn't turn and twist when he was jumping and dancing. He was crying so high you could barely see anything that was happening. After all, Wilbur was a very young pig. Not much more than a baby. It's like 2 months.
Yeah. He wished Fern
was there to take him in her arms and comfort him. When he looked up and saw Mr. Zuckerman standing quite close to him, holding a pail of warm slop, he felt relieved. He lifted his nose and sniffed. The smell was delicious. Warm milk, potato skins, wheat medlings, Kellogg's cornflakes. Is this sponsored?
Kellogg's was created 100 years ago.
Huh?
Yeah.
And a popover left from Zuckerman's breakfast. Come on! Wait, oh, that's your line, sorry.
Come on, wait, no. What's the Homer convict, convict.
Said Mr. Zuckerman, tapping the pill.
Come on, come here, boy.
Wilbur took a step towards the pill.
Oh wait, no. No, honk.
Said the
It's
goose.
all pill trick, honk. Oh wait, no. Wilbur, honk. Don't fall for it, honk. He's trying to lure you back into captivity, honk. He's appealing to your stomach, honk.
Wilbur didn't care. The food smelled appetizing. He took another step towards the pill.
Oh. Pig. Oh, pig.
Oh, I feel like it would be better if it was Piggy.
Oh yeah. Piggy. Oh, piggy.
Said Mr. Zuckerman in a kind voice, and began walking slowly towards the barnyard, looking about him innocently, as if he didn't know that a little white pig was following along behind him. I looked
You'll
up.
be sorry, honk. Gosh, I lost it.
Wait, I looked up, and Kellogg was made in 1906. What? Damn, actually been 100+ years. Wow, sheesh.
Was it more than 100 years?
Yeah, more than 100 years. Sheesh. Dang, okay. Alright, wait. Wilbur didn't care. He kept walking towards the pail of slops.
Oh. You missed the freedom, honk.
Honk the
And
goose.
our freedom is worth a barrel of slops.
Wilbur didn't care. When Mr. Zuckerman reached the pig pen, he climbed over the fence and poured the slops into the trough. Then he pulled the loose board away from the fence, so that there was a wide hole for Wilbur to walk through.
Oh. Reconsider, honk.
Cried the goose. Wilbur paid no attention. He stepped through the fence into his yard. He walked to the trough and took a long drink of slops, sucking in the milk hungrily and chewing the popover. It was good to be home again. While Wilbur ate, Lurby fetched the hammer and some 8-penny nails and nailed the board in place. Then he and Mr. Zuckerman leaned lazily on the fence, and Mr. Zuckerman scratched Wilbur's back with a stick. Who's Lurvy?
Oh.
Who's gonna voice Lurvy?
You can voice
Alright. He's quite a pig, said Lurvy.
Yeah, he'll make a good pig.
Said Mr. Zuckerman. Wilbur heard the words of praise. He felt the warm milk inside his stomach. He felt the pleasant rubbing of the stick along his itchy back. He felt peaceful, happy, and sleepy. This had been a tiring afternoon. It was still only about 4 o'clock, but Wilbur was ready for bed. I'm really too young to go out into the world alone, oink oink, he thought, and as he laid down. Oh my gosh, I feel like we can only do one more chapter.
Yeah. We were planning to do under chapter 8, but I think we'll do under chapter 4.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we severely underestimated the length of this. Alright, take it away.
Chapter 4. Oh, this explains me.
Oh no!
Loneliness. The next day was rainy and dark. Rain fell on the roof of the barn and dripped steadily from the eaves. Okay. Rain fell. What? Stop using rain! What happened is
Hashtag repetition.
Rain fell in the barnyard and ran in crooked courses down into the lane where thistles and pigweed grew. Wow.
Wow.
Rain spattered against Mr. Zuckerman's kitchen windows and came gushing out on the downspouts. Rain fell on the backs of the sheep as they grazed in the meadow. No, wait, hold on. When the sheep tired of standing in the rain, they walked slowly up the lane and into the fold.
They really give me the vibes of giving up. Alright, yes, continue.
Right? Wilbur had planned to go out this day and dig a new hole in his yard. He had other plans too. His plan for the day went something like this. Breakfast at 6:30. Skim milk, crust, middlings, bits of donuts, wheat cakes, and with drops of maple syrup sticking to them. Potato skins, leftover crust, puddings with raisins, and bits of shredded wheat.
Wait, why is it like? Wait, why is it like not that bad if you think about it? It feels like that's quite tasty actually.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, like wow, like it's dessert for breakfast sounds fantastic. Alright then.
Oh, breakfast will be finished at 7. From 7 to 8, we will plan to have a talk with Who the frick is
Templeton? Oh.
The rat that lived under... Okay, who's gonna be Templeton?
I will be Templeton.
The rat that lived under his trowel. Talking with Templeton was not the most interesting occupation in the world.
No,
but it was better than nothing. Oh, okay.
Because I'm Wilbur.
From 8 to 9, Wilbur planned to take a nap outdoors in the sun. From 9 to 11, he planned to dig a hole in the trench and possibly find something good to eat buried in the dirt. From 11 to 12, he planned to stand still and watch flies on the boards, watch bees in the clovers, and watch swallows in the air. 12 o'clock, tea time. He's now British.
British Wilbur.
Middlings, warm water, apple parings, meat gravy, carrot scrapings, meat scraps, stale hominy, and a wrapper of a package of cheese. Lunch will be over at 1. From 1 to 2, Wilbur planned to sleep. From 2 to 3, he planned to scratch itchy places by rubbing against the fence.
An hour.
From 3 to 4, even I don't have such a complicated schedule, man.
Yeah, what the frick? Wow.
What the hell?
Okay, from 3 to 4.
From 3 to 4, he planned to stand perfectly still and think of what it's like to be alone.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wait! He's still 2 months old! This piggy is thinking more about life than I did thinking about how to even say my own name. Wow, okay. At 4.
Yeah. And 4 will come. What is supper?
Why is supper at 4? Is that not dinner?
Yeah.
Strange.
Skim milk, provender, leftover sandwich from Lovey's lunchbox. Prune skins, a morsel of this, a bit of that, fried potatoes, marmalade drippings. A little more of this, a little bit more of that, a piece of baked apple, a scrap of upside down cake. Wilbur had gone to sleep thinking about these plans. He woke at 6 and saw the rain, and it seems as though he couldn't bear it. I get everything all beautifully planned out, and he has. Oh wait, no, that's you.
Oh yeah. I get everything all beautifully planned out, and it has to go and rain, oink.
Mood. Apparently, humans have the longest tutorial level, from at least 1 to 16. Pigs just need 1 month.
Wow. Wow,
Man.
it just shows how cringe.
That's just how bad we are.
Yeah.
Some people are still going through their tutorial level from 1 to 36.
You know what? Facts. What about their whole life?
Or maybe 1 to 70.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh wait, that's you again. Oh no, wait. For a while, he stood gloomily indoors. Then he walked to the door and looked out. Drops of rain struck his face. His yard was cold and wet. His straw had an inch of rainwater. Whatever. Templeton was nowhere to be seen.
Are you out there, Templeton? Oink.
Oink oink.
Oink oink.
Called Wilbur. There was no answer. Suddenly, Wilbur felt lonely and friendless.
Ah, very normal feeling. One day, just like another, oink oink, Sag.
He groaned.
I'm very young. I have no real friend here in the barn, oink. It's going to rain all morning and all afternoon, and Fern won't come in such bad weather, oink oink. Oh, honestly, oink. Oh my gosh.
That's okay, never mind.
He's
Wilbur
having a
was
mental
crying
breakdown.
And Wilbur was crying again. Cry. Cry. For the second time in 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Wait. At 6:30, Wilbur heard the banging of the pail. Larry was standing outside in the rain stirring up breakfast. They love you, right?
Yeah. Come on, Peg! Oh my god, bless you. Bless you. Come on, Peg!
Damn. Wilbur did not budge. Lurvy dumped the slop, scrapped the pail, and walked away. He noticed that something was wrong with the pig. Yeah, the pig's having a mental breakdown,
Yeah.
you twat. Sad.
It's so sad.
Oh no. Wilbur didn't want food, he wanted love. Damn. He
So
wanted
real.
a friend, someone who would play with him. He mentioned this to the goose who was sitting quietly in the corner of the sheepfold.
Will you come over and play with me? Oink oink.
No, you must do the. Will you come over?
Will you come over and play with me? Oink oink.
Sorry, Sonny, sorry. Oh, Sonny. Said the goose. I'm sitting on my eggs, oink, and oink. Honk. 8 of them, honk. Gotta keep them all toasty, warm, honk. Gotta stay right here, no flippity, jibbity, jib. Honk. I did not play enough.
Oh my god, where do you
I
go?
did not play when there are eggs to hatch. I'm expecting Ryan Gosling? Goslings, honk.
Goslings. Gooselings.
Never mind, honk.
Well, I didn't think you were expecting woodpeckers. Oink oink.
Said Wilbur bitterly. Wilbur next tried one of the lambs.
Will you please play with me? Oink.
Certainly no.
Oh my god. That's fantastic. Go for that.
Certainly no. In the first place, I cannot get into your pen, as I'm not old enough to jump over the fence. What happened to counting shit? Okay, whatever. In the second place, I'm not interested in pigs. Pigs mean less than nothing to me.
What do you mean? What do you mean less than nothing? Oink oink. I don't think that there is anything such as less than nothing. Oink. Nothing is absolutely the limit of nothingness. Oink oink. It's the lowest you can go. Oink. It's the end of the line. Oink oink. How can something be less than nothing? Oink. If there was something that was less than nothing, oink, then nothing would not be nothing. Oink. It would be something, even though it was just a very little bit of something. But if nothing is nothing, then nothing is nothing that is less than it is. Oink oink.
Oink! 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 Quiet, are you?
the Singlish lamb.
Said the lamb. Play by yourself lah! I wanna play with pigs. Beep, beep, bamsy.
Oh my god, that lamb is actually giving off like aristocrat vibes.
Yeah. Sadly, Wilbur lay down and listened to the rain. Soon he saw the rat climbing down a slanting board that he used as a stairway.
Will you play with me, Templeton? Oink.
Wait, I'm lost. Oh, hold it. Asked Wilbur. Anyways, how do I portray the rat? Right. Wait, no.
Oh my god. Wait until Wilbur learns about negative numbers or about going into that. I think he hasn't reached that mature yet.
Well, okay, wait, I thought I'd give up.
Wait, where are you?
Not yet, well.
Wait, what?
I'll just use the high pitch.
Oh, okay. Does it play? Well, said Wilbur. Oh yeah. It means to have fun, to frolic, to run and skip, and to make merry. Oink oink.
I never thought You're a glutton, but not a merrymaker. Right now I'm on my way to try to eat your breakfast. Since you haven't got sense enough to eat it yourself.
My god.
Damn.
What a
Plus
friend.
ratio.
My god.
And Templeton the rat crept stealthily along the way and disappeared into a private tunnel that he had dug between the door and the trowel in Wilbur's yard. Templeton was a crafty rat, and he had things pretty much on his own way. The tunnel was an example of his skill and cunning. The tunnel enabled him to get from the barn to his hiding place under the pig trowel without coming out in the open. He had tunnels and runways all over Mr. Zuckerman's farm and could get from one place to another without being seen. That's the point of tunnels, you crack.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Usually he slept during the daytime and was abroad only after dark. Wilbur watched him disappear into his tunnel. In a moment, he saw the rat's sharp nose poke out from underneath the wooden trowel. Cautiously, Templeton pulled himself up over the edge of the trowel. This was almost more than Wilbur could stand. On this dreary, rainy day, to see his breakfast being eaten by somebody else. He knew Templeton was getting soaked out there in the pouring rain, but even that didn't comfort him. Friendless, dejected, and hungry, he threw himself down in the manure and sobbed. Late that afternoon, Lovey went to Mr. Zuckerman. Oh, I think there's something wrong with the pig of yours.
It's me, but it's okay.
I know.
He hasn't touched his food.
Onk. Give him a spoonful of sulfur.
Sulfur? Wait, huh? What?
And a little molasses.
Molasses I can understand, but sulfur?
Wilbur couldn't believe what was happening to him. Caught him and forced the medicine down his throat. This was certainly the worst day of his life. He didn't know whether he could endure the awful loneliness anymore. Darkness settled over everything. Soon there were only shadows and the noises of the sheep chewing their cuds, and occasionally the rattle of a cow chain up overhead. You can imagine Wilbur's surprise when out of the darkness came a small voice he had never heard before. It sounded rather thin, but pleasant.
This is you.
Do you want a friend, Wilbur?
Oh no, good luck doing that voice for the rest of the book.
It said, I'll be a friend to you. I'll be a friend to you. I've watched you all day and I like you.
Oh my god, it's actually a stalker.
Yeah, man.
But I can't see you, oink oink.
Oh wait, what does it say? Okay, whatever. Wait, okay, said Wilbur, jumping to his...
Where are you and who are you? Oink 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 oink.
I'm right up here, said the voice. Go to sleep. You'll see me in the morning.
And that's a good place to end for today, actually.
Yeah, but we already spoiled the next chapter now.
Oh, yeah. It's okay.
I wonder who's the voice. The voice is definitely Fern.
I wonder who's the voice, you know. Fern went through puberty and suddenly her voice changed.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move to just chatting. We finished until chapter 4 today. That was very nice.
Damn.
Sheesh. We actually read it was quite fun actually.
Yeah.
It was actually so fun. The hour passed so fast.
Well, at least we read 4 chapters. I think that's nice enough.
Yeah, that's nice. I hope y'all like this stream. since it's fun, I'm guessing. Do you want to do like other parts next time?
Yeah,
Try
sure.
finish the book. Yeah. If y'all have any other like good, funny books that we can like try to read, do recommend it. I would suggest not something that is too long. Though to be fair, I would really like to. Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore said calmly. That's pretty good to be fair, but we're not reading the Harry Potter series. I think we will literally die.
Sag.
Yeah, Sag. But thanks for coming, everyone. To everyone that was very interactive in chat. And sorry for all the jump scares. You lah, Hanan.
What did I do? It's called waking people up. You must catch people's attention, you know.
True. That is our job. They need to have a hook. To
Yeah.
our content. Alright, thank you everyone for coming. We will
Thanks.
see if we will be. We probably can stream on Sunday next week,
I
right?
have no idea.
We will see if we can. We will.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, we'll be informing on our socials. So YouTube, we keep forgetting to update YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mostly Instagram and Twitter. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Alright. I'm just
yeah.
happy that my Wi-Fi didn't die.
Yes, actually a smooth stream. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Slay.
Alright. Shall we?
We shall head off now. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed and goodbye.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.